But as we prepare, let's move on. Philly, New England. Um, I am not digging New England vibe, man. Um, really good at home is Philly and New England. Philly's better on the road than New England is. There's New England's got such a bad vibe around them right now. They are just, where are we here? 3 losses and a draw in their last 6. Ever since that whole Bruce Arena thing came out, it just feels so bad. I've got Philly taking this in 2 and them getting out, hitting the reset button next year.
I feel like you're being a little too harsh on New England here, but
Oh,
I do.
now you want to pick the underdog and tell me why I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Go, please
since
go
when is
ahead.
the higher seed the underdog? I have
Oh, so you're
Philly going through. I'll
good,
have you know,
man. So why did you start? Oh, you're the
because I
worst.
think it's gonna be. I think you're making it sound like it's gonna be a blowout. Philly's gonna walk them and then move on to the next round, but I think it's gonna be Philly's form going into the playoffs right now is not great. Granted, neither is New England's, like you said. New England's form is not great either. But Philly's only got 1 win in their last 5, and credit, they had a really tough end of the season schedule where I think all 5 games were against playoff teams. But one of those games was a head-to-head between New England and Philly. I think it was the last game of the season, and New England won that game 2-1. So I'm not fully counting out New England. I think based on both teams' home records, this is going to go home win, home win, home win. And I think Philly takes it because of the higher seed, pretty much. Essentially, because they had a 4 goal difference better, because both of them had 15 wins this season as well. I agree with you that I think there's there's been a bit of, I would say, locker room turmoil going on in New England the entire second half of the year. But I mean, the team still has 12 wins, 1 loss at home. I think they get it done at home, but I think their away record kills them here. So I do
I don't know.
also have Philly going through, but I think it's closer than you're making it out to be.
I don't know, man. I think with everything going on, this is like how Red Bull would get themselves knocked out. Like cruising at the top of the table, doing everything right, and then all of a sudden your star goalkeeper wants to leave, you don't let him leave. Your manager gets ousted for whatever he did. Everybody hates everybody, and they bounce in the first round when they have the most potential to win anything ever. Like it just feels like that is setting itself up. I think it's gonna be bad. But that's just me. And Philly know how to get it done in the playoffs too, by the way. Jim Curtin.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.